Hello students, how are you? Welcome back to my video. I hope you all are fine. So today in this video we will start the chapter number 5, that is integers. Okay. So what is the meaning of integers? So this is a new topic for you. Till now you have not got this topic. So but you have learned about the number system, right? So in number system what comes? First of all natural number comes, then whole number comes. So in the chapter number 4 you have seen the natural number and whole numbers, right? So after that this integers comes. Okay, integers, so it is another type of number. So introduction, what is given here, see all of you. So far we have been dealing with natural numbers and whole numbers. Okay, so I told you that we have learned about natural numbers and whole numbers. So in natural number it's starting from 1 and whole number starts from 0. So while studying the properties of whole numbers in the previous chapter, we have found that the closure property does not hold good for the subtraction of natural numbers as well as whole numbers. So in the closure property you have seen in the previous chapter that it is not applicable in subtraction. Why? Because see, suppose 12 minus 10, it is 2. So it is a whole number, no problem, as well as a natural number. But again 12 minus 12 is 0. It is also a whole number and but not a natural number. But when 12 minus 18, when you subtract it, it is coming what? 18 minus 12, you know, it is 6. But here coming what? Minus sign is coming. So minus 6. So what is the meaning of minus 6? So minus 6 is which type of number? So it is neither a whole number nor a natural number. Okay, are you understanding or not? So we are getting here whole number, natural number, here getting 0 as whole number, but minus 6 is neither natural number nor whole number. Then what is this number? So this number is called integer. Okay, this negative number is called integer. So we'll discuss it thoroughly here. Okay, so these examples are given, like Rohit bought 3 basketballs from a wholesale sports goods for rupees 200 each. He sold a first basketball for 220 and the second basketball 200 and the third basketball 195. So on the first basketball he gained rupees 20. That means he bought for rupees 200 and he sold it in 220 rupees. So what is the profit? 20 rupees profit. Okay, like this. And the second basketball he did not gain anything because second basketball cost was 200 and selling also 200. So 200 minus 200 is 0. And third basketball, the cost is 200 and he sold it at 195. So he lost rupees 5. See here, 195 minus 200. So it is what? Rupees 5, but it is minus 5. Okay. So when you're writing like this, it is called minus 5. Again we come across many daily life examples. 2-degree rise in temperature. Rise in temperature means it is positive, plus, and 2-degree fall in temperature. Fall in temperature means it is minus. 200 profit, that means it is plus. 200 loss, that means it is minus, that means negative. 4 kilometer above the sea level, so it is above means plus, and 4 kilometer below the sea level, that means it is minus. So in this way, in the above cases, the idea of oppositeness has been introduced. To avoid confusion or mistake, the idea of oppositeness can be represented by using symbols. Okay. So this symbol is what? Minus or plus symbol. So this minus and plus symbol are known as integers. That means the positive number and the negative numbers are called integers. Okay. So this basic idea, first of all, you have to understand that all the positive numbers and the negative numbers are called integers. Right? So here in the next page it is given what are the opposite of natural numbers. Okay, that means in detail it is explained about the integers. But before that we will do the recap exercise. Then we will go to the detail of integers. Okay, so as of now, for now, you remember that integers are positive numbers and negative numbers. Okay. So today we will start the recap exercise. After that we will go in the detail of integers. So here question number 1. plot the following numbers on the number line. So on the number line you can plot it very easily, so it's very easy. So question number 1 is a homework. Question number 2, show the sum of the following numbers on the number line. So you have to plus this and you have to show in number line. Then third means show the difference of the following on the number line. You have to minus it and show in the number line. Then four number, multiply the following numbers with the help of number line. You have to multiply the numbers and show in the number line. So question number 1, 2, 3, 4 all are very easy. You have done in the previous classes and previous chapter, right? Students, you can see here question number 1, you have to plot number 7 on the number line. So this is the number line. So number line starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 dot dot up to infinity. So you have to mark the points like this in a fixed gap, and this number is 7. So here is 7. So easy. Okay, so do rest of the question homework. Students, this question number 2, 40 plus 15 you have to add it in number line. So it will be very long, that's why I have made in a short way. Suppose this is from 0 to 10, this is from 10 to 20, like this 10 gap I have given here, because it will, if you put like this one point, it will be very long. Okay, so 40, first of all you will go from 0 to 40, then from 40 to plus 15, then you will get the total 65. So students, you can see here you have to go from 0 to 40, then from 40 again plus 15. So from here plus 15 will be where? Up to here, between 60 and 70 it is 65. So this is the answer of 40 plus 50, 65. Okay, so in this way do rest of the questions. Okay, now students, in question number 3, it is subtraction. 6 minus 3 you have to show in number line. So first of all you go from 0 to 6, and again you have to come back 3 steps, that means from here to here. So students, you can see from 0 to 6 you have to go, then minus 3 means you have to go back 3 steps. So here the answer is 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, understood? So do rest of the questions. Now students, in question number 4a, 5 into 2, that means you have to show this 5 into 2 in number line. So how to show this? You have to go 5 times 2 steps, that means 2 steps you have to jump. And how many times? 5 times you have to jump 2 times. 2 steps you have to jump 5 times, then you will get 10. So students, this is the answer, 5 to the 10. Okay, in this way these questions you have to show in number line, and do rest of the questions of this question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Students, this question number 5, this is a fill in the blanks. So this question number 5, 6, 7 and 8 all are your homework, because all are fill in the blanks. You will do by your own in your home. Okay, so in the next class we'll discuss the integers in more detail. Okay, thank you.